made an M off a daily fantasy. His number too high, then I'm probably fading him. He been on the road, he gon' eat up my salary. I hit up by, he gon' lie before lock. Play back to back, then I probably won't pick on the DFS bachelor, good as it gets. Build a few liners and hit me a leg. He had a good game, but that might be a trick. Log in the Slack so I know who to pick. Sharing our liners, we all gon' get rich. New to this game, you should come to the pad. You might want some cash and get a good laugh. DFS Sports, we gon' run up a bag. He heard every game and it's making me mad. You buying your lineups, I think you a cheater. DFS bachelor, he the new leader. Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Bachelor Pad. I, of course, am your host of DFS Bachelor, and we're going to go over our fantasy draft picks for Saturday, March 7th. It's a 5-game slate. Most of the teams are on a back-to-back, so it's going to be a little tricky. Important to watch the news throughout the day. I do think there will be more news than usual for a 5-game slate. First things first, thank you for all your support. I truly do appreciate it. It's just really humbling, you all making me a part of your day every day, all your kind words, etc. I really do appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, welcome to the team. Be sure to hit subscribe down below, get access to all of our NBA content. I will have XFL content next week. This week was a little bit of a hectic week, but next week we will be back to normal with all of that. For those of you who are new to Fantasy Draft, new to the channel, maybe you've never seen Fantasy Draft. Fantasy Draft is rake-free DFS, and what that means is all of your entry fees go directly back into the player pool. You have a higher chance at winning, and you have a higher chance at winning more because there's no rake. It's a lot of fun. Be sure to check it out. If you don't have a Fantasy Draft account, FantasyDraft.com, enter promo code DFS Bachelor. Be sure to comment in the comment section below with your Fantasy Draft username. We will be doing that giveaway here in the next couple of days, getting that organized out. I tried to do it today, but there's just been some... I ran out of time. It's been a busy few days. So be sure to do all of that. Also, keep in mind, the prices on Fantasy Draft are double that of DraftKings. So you get double the salary cap. Doesn't mean the prices for the players are exactly doubled, but the salary cap is doubled. So when you see a player like 14,400, oh my God, he's higher than Giannis or James Harden. No. If you divide it in half, you can kind of equivalate. That's not a word. You can kind of, calculate what it would be on DraftKings. As usual, we do a quick Core 5 on Fantasy Draft here. So let's get started with it. At the top, we have De'Aaron Fox. More importantly for me, Sacramento's just not on a back-to-back, and there's a lot of teams on a back-to-back today. Portland, Utah. Wait, is it just Portland and Utah? And I felt like it was everybody. Maybe it's just Portland and Utah, but it felt like everyone when I was looking at it. Portland, Utah on a back-to-back. I like De'Aaron Fox at the top. He's 14-4 on Fantasy Draft, the equivalent of 7-2 on DraftKings. He's actually 7-9 today on DraftKings. In terms of Fantasy Draft scoring against guards, Portland is 27th in the league. Overall against point guards, they're 19th. We'll have to see if Damian Lillard plays tonight. It would just be rest. But you think just coming off of that injury after missing all those games, and he's been playing heavy minutes coming back-to-back, maybe a rest day, we'll have to see. But I like De'Aaron Fox. His last time out against Portland, he put up a 43. On the road, they're going to need him a little bit. It's a paced-up game for Sacramento. I like De'Aaron Fox quite a bit tonight. Next, one of the better matchups of the day, Jamal Murray against Cleveland. Cleveland, 22nd overall against guards in terms of Fantasy Draft scoring. In terms overall against point guards in DFS, Cleveland allows the most fantasy points in the league to opposing point guards. He has a 41 and a 37 in his last 2 games against Cleveland. Now, you just worry about the blowout here. Luckily, the game is in Cleveland, so maybe Cleveland can keep it a little bit closer at home. If you're looking for like a value pivot, maybe you could go down to a Monty Morris if you think the game is going to blow out. But I do like Jamal Murray quite a bit at 12-5 on Fantasy Draft, the equivalent of, 6,200 on DraftKings. He's actually 6'7 today on DraftKings. I like Jamal Murray an awful lot. Probably the best matchup on paper in terms of player versus team, in terms of DVP matchups. Anyway, next, Tobias Harris. Look, without Ben Simmons and without Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris is just going to be an absolute monster. Against forwards/centers, Golden State is 11th in terms of Fantasy Draft scoring. Overall, against small forwards, power forwards on DraftKings, they're 21st overall. You're getting him for 15-2 on Fantasy Draft, so that's the equivalent of about 7,600, or exactly 7,600. He's 8,300 today on DraftKings. He's got a 49, a 42, a 35, and a 28 in his last 4 against Golden State. But more importantly, and with Steph Curry being back, it could help this game stay closer. The game is in Oakland, or San Francisco, Santa Clara, wherever they have that new damn stadium. I like Tobias Harris an awful lot. Like the price, huge upside. You can sign me up for some Tobias Harris tonight. Next, need a little bit of value. And on a back-to-back is Memphis. Memphis is also on a back-to-back. I knew there was another team. Damn, I'm getting old, man. Cheers to you all. Coffee and Bailey's morning. It's freaking snowing outside. It's snowing here today. I can't even believe it. So my golf just keeps getting pushed back. I mean, winter will never end here. Never-ending snowfall. It's so damn annoying. So Memphis played yesterday. They're playing Atlanta, who, in terms of forward/centers, allows the most fantasy points in the league to opposing. In terms of fantasy draft points, they allow the most fantasy draft points to forward/centers. Overall, against centers, they're 28th in the league defending centers. He played 19 minutes yesterday, 18 minutes, something like that. It's a back-to-back. You got to think that Valanciunas won't get a full run in a back-to-back tonight. It's a good matchup against Atlanta. Georgie Dieng is 9,200 on fantasy draft, the equivalent of about 4,600 on DraftKings. His last time out against Atlanta, he put up a 35. He should see all the minutes he can handle tonight. Even when he's playing, high teens to mid-20s, he's putting up 35s and 27s. I like the upside. I think he's low owned tonight. I like the matchup, and I like that they're on a back-to-back. Probably imploring their coach there to, I almost said JB Bickerstaff. He's a coach of Cleveland, but he did coach Memphis. Imploring them to play him a little bit more tonight. I like the upside, and I like the value there. And finally, at forward/center here, Andrew Wiggins against Philly. Philly against forward/centers, 26th in the league in terms of fantasy draft scoring. When you look overall against small forward shooting guards, they are 7th in the league. But remember, no Josh Richardson, no Ben Simmons, no Joel Embiid. Those are 3 key defenders for that Philly defense. So there's a lot of upside for Andrew Wiggins, a 32 and a 43 in his last 2 games against Philly. Everyone's going to be flocking to the Steph Curry side. I'll go to the Andrew Wiggins side. He's 14-1 there. You're getting him for like $7K. He's 7-7 today on DraftKings, so you're getting a nice price there for Andrew Wiggins. So if you go with that core 5 of Fox, Murray, Harris, Deng, and Wiggins, that still leaves you $11,533 per player. It's plenty of salary to fill out the rest of your roster. I really like that core. Of course, keep your eye on the news throughout the day with the back-to-backs, illnesses going around. We still don't know if Trae Young will play today. He did end up missing yesterday. He's got the flu. I'm going to get the corona flu today and drink some Coronas in this snow. So there's that. I'm going to get that damn coronavirus today. I find that really funny that their stock is down. People are afraid to drink it. Oh, God. The IQ of America, folks. You can't make this shit up. But it's a nice core. I love the price. Don't forget to comment with your Fantasy Draft username. If you do not have one, go to FantasyDraft.com. Enter promo code DFS Bachelor. It's absolutely free to create your account. Comment with that down below. You can win one of our tickets to our NBA pick and roll contest. It's a lot of fun. Rake-free DFS. Be sure to check it out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Be part of our weekly $25 PayPal giveaway. Anything else? No, I think that's it. We'll see tomorrow. I'm going to do some NBA videos for tomorrow as well. I'm going to try. Anyways, I don't want to make any too big of promises, but I'm going to try to have some out for Sunday as well. I appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging with me through this Saturday morning video. I felt a little choppy. I'm not going to lie, but you know what? Shit happens. When you get old, man, you just get old. I love you all. Thank you all so much again for all your support. Good luck tonight. May the fantasy gods be with you. Goodbye, folks.